Hello, everyone. My name is Matt Allner. I live out in Monument, Colorado. This is Jill Jones and Sandy Zane. The three of us have been working together on a series of notices now. This is our second notice that we're serving to the Monument School District 38, which is the school district where we reside and where two of our children currently attend. Um, we had a first notice that we sent out earlier this summer that the district acquiesced on. They didn't meet any of the demands in our notice, therefore we're moving forward with the second notice. And we're just going to take a few minutes tonight to all work together to read through this notice with you and potentially insert a few explanations if we feel those are necessary at a few points. And then we encourage you all to read the notice and sign it and share it with other people. This is a notice of concern that shouldn't just concern the people that live in the district and the town where I live. This is a concern of every American that's concerned on the issue, and therefore they have every right to participate and sign and voice their opinion to our district. So with that, I think we'll get started.
Okay, all right. Okay, can you guys see our notice here?
Looks
You all
good.
can see it? Okay. All right, well, I'll start out here. Title of this one is Notice of Maladministration, Propagating LGBTQ plus Ideology. So notice to agent is notice to principal, and notice to principal is notice to agent. And you would put your name in there. When you fill out the jot form, it'll insert your name there, first and last name. One of the people of the 50 American states, as seen in the Colorado Constitution, Article 2, Section 1, sui juris, am serving you this notice that you and your agents may provide immediate due care. Please take notice that all political power is inherent in the people by decree of God, and no power can exist except it be derived from them. The main object of government is only instituted for the protection, security, and benefit of the people, and upholding the law of God. It is the duty of the people to bring and frequently instruct the elected servants of the fundamental principles of law, maxims of law, as those collected by Charles A. Wiseman in his Maxims of Law, are the fundamental principles of law universally accepted as true and already proven universally applicable. See evidence below.
Colorado Constitution, Article 2, Section 1, Vestment of Political Power. All political power is vested in and derived from the people. All government of right originates from the people, is founded upon their will only, and is instituted solely for the good of the whole. Maxim of Law 51.0. All political power is inherent in the people by decree of God. Thus, none can exist except it be derived from them. Maxim of Law 51p. The main object of government is the protection and preservation of personal rights, private property, public liberties, and upholding the law of God.
Okay, please take notice that as public officers, you swore an oath and are bound to uphold both the Colorado and United States constitutions. As elected school board members, servants of the people, it is your duty to faithfully perform the duties of your office and to protect the inalienable rights of the people at all times, regardless of any decisions made by an agent. Maxim of Law 84A. There is no stronger link or bond between men than an oath. Colorado Constitution, Article 12, Section 8, Oath of Civil Officers. Every civil officer, except members of the General Assembly and such inferior officers as may be by law exempted, shall, before he enters upon the duties of his office, take and subscribe an oath or affirmation to support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Colorado, and to faithfully perform the duties of the office upon which he shall be about to enter.
Take notice that you are bound to honor the requirements written in the Constitution, and you are obligated to act in good faith. Government service must always act in good faith when doing the people's business. No action may be implemented simply because it benefits any special group or is some special emolument. Such action will be perceived as the danger of maladministration. Any action or plan of maladministration tramples on the people's liberties. It is a violation of your oath to which you swore and is against your contract agreement with the state. Maladministration denies, infringes, and interferes with the inherent rights of the people, encouraging and or allowing others to carry out unacceptable acts of licentiousness upon any child or children of the people may be an act of maladministration.
We've got maxim of law 50C. Good faith demands that what is agreed upon shall be done. Maxim of law 50D. Good faith must be observed. And then Black's Law Dictionary, 5th edition, maladministration. This term is used interchangeably with misadministration, and both words mean wrong administration, or we could say bad administration too.
Please take final notice that it is my wish, order, and demand that we, the people, as the trust protectors of both constitutions, expect you to secure District 38 against any act to commit maladministration. It is the wish of the people for you to cease and desist all of the following: allowing and or encouraging any and all such forms of LGBTQ plus ideology, any and all licentious and lascivious acts on our children, any and all forms of solicitation, direct or indirect, intentional or unintentional. Additionally, the school board administration shall immediately and publicly acknowledge and announce a cease and desist of all licentious ideology, and shall write and publicly acknowledge all policies created to prohibit all such lascivious behavior on school property, aligning with such policy severe and swift consequences. Furthermore, if you believe any of the above claims are untrue, or that you have the authority to infringe and trespass on the guaranteed rights of the people, please provide the constitutional provisions that grant you such powers and privileges over the people. Any man or woman who decides to suppress this notice agrees to pay $25,000 per infraction, and any disputes by any public officials or private actors who are bound by contract to the constitutions agree to have these matters heard before an arbitrator of my choice at your expense and to be bound thereby. All responses must be submitted by affidavit, point by point, sworn under the penalty of perjury within 5 days of receiving this notice, or you agree by acquiescence that all statements in this notice are truth and fact. Further, you agree that you are acting with full knowledge, intent, and malice by trespassing against the people's inherent rights. And no court shall be able to rehear this matter, but it shall stand as evidence, truth, and fact in all courts of record. It is my wish, order, and demand to resolve this matter peacefully, and that you make a public statement about this notice within 5 days. Failure to do so indicates you have acquiesced to charges of maladministration. This notice is sent to you in the peace and love of Christ, so that you will provide due care to those who hold all political power, we the people.
All right. And then obviously you'll sign and date, and Matt will have a link to this jot form notice that we have ready to go. It's already in action. And Matt, you are wanting people to sign it. We're going to get it out on our social media platforms. We would ask that you all share, please, and get this word out.
And anybody in any state can sign this.
And if you're wondering how that's possible, you can go to the U.S. Constitution. It's Article 4, Section 2, and it explains in detail there in a one-sentence paragraph that the rights of a citizen in a state are the immunities and privileges of the citizens in the several states. So any rights that a citizen has in one state, those carry on to citizens in other states as well. So that information is truth, and you can check that out yourself.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for being with us. Please spread the word.
Thanks for your support.